Plastic Pollution Treaty Talks in Geneva. Spill into overtime. Amid deep divisions. Geneva. Negotiations for the world. First legally binding treaty to combat plastic pollution stretched into overtime Thursday, as nations failed to bridge sharp disagreements over curbs on virgin plastic production. The talks, led by the International Negotiating Committee, INC, at the United Nations, were originally set to conclude the same day but will now continue Friday. Countries including Panama, Kenya, Britain, and the European Union pushed for an ambitious agreement covering the full life cycle of plastics, from production to disposal, while oil-producing nations resisted restrictions on plastics made from petroleum, coal, and gas. The latest draft text, circulated Wednesday, drew heavy criticism for removing key provisions on health impacts and life cycle controls. Panama called it repulsive and demanded a complete rewrite. EU Commissioner Jessica Roswell warned that a weak, static agreement serves no one, urging negotiators to craft a treaty that can evolve with scientific advances. Norwegian Climate Minister Andreas Bjelland Eriksen said all parties must compromise, while Colombian lawmaker Juan Carlos Lozada argued that no deal would be better than a watered-down one. Saudi Arabia and other producers insisted that the treaty's scope must be clearly defined before agreeing to production limits. Meanwhile, over 300 companies, including Unilever, urged a strong, harmonized global framework to avoid fragmented rules and higher compliance costs. Environmental groups demonstrated outside the plenary hall, warning that without strong action, global plastic production could triple by 2060, worsening ocean pollution, harming health, and fueling climate change. The United Nations Environment Assembly first mandated the treaty in 2022, but 5 previous negotiation rounds have failed to produce a final text. The coming hours in Geneva will determine whether delegates can reach consensus or leave without an agreement, potentially delaying action on one of the planet's most pressing environmental crises. Like and follow for more updates.